Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again. I've been having a play with the So Many Stars bundle. I had my new Laminator yesterday, which you'll see a video on, but you'll see it 2 weeks before this video is released. I know, silly innit? I always record in front. But I've made a little shaker card, but also with the laminating pouches, made a window card. Isn't that cute? So what you do is you grab a laminating sheet, open it up, you sprinkle in your stars, and then you laminate it, and then it becomes a window. They're better than acetate sheets, believe it or not. They're really sturdy. But I used one of the stars from one of these glitter kits. I added extra, and I die cut 2 of the frames out, and added foam strips underneath, and then just heat set the season's greeting in the gold. So everything's like 3 tones of gold. You've got this colour, this like bronzy gold colour, and then you've got these are shakers. I've used crushed curry just to stamp some stars inside as well, so I think it's really cute. So I'm going to show you how I made it, basically. Oh, I think. So I've gone ahead already and die cut their frames out. They just need gluing together. And the only reason I've done 2, I probably would have done 3, but it's just for stability. So I can glue those together. But not only that, I'm going to add one other window sheet. I'll show you I'll have to show you. It's so easy to do. These are the pouches. So in this one I've got white embossing powder, and it just looks like snow. So it's after following a Jennifer Maguire video that the gorgeous Carla sent me the link to. But what I'm going to do, you can get your pouch. I'm going to glue one on first of all. Then I'm going to put one on top. And then I'm going to glue the other frame on. But I'm going to have to trim them out, obviously, because they need trimming down. But it gives you these little effects. So that's the one with the embossing powder, like I'm saying. I'll link Jennifer's video in the description bar below, because you can go and watch that. It's brilliant. You've probably already seen it. So she added ice crystals, which I've done here as well. And I added some little mini snowflakes as well. That's cool, isn't it? This one's a little bit better. Let me find a white sheet of card. Can you see that? So the ice crystals are in there as well. And all you do is just open your laminator after it warms up, sprinkle everything in, and then just feed it through. And you can even die cut these, and you can cut them up, and it still doesn't. I find that the ice crystals are a little bit sharp in places, so I'd be a little bit careful, because some of them can stick out. But whilst it's on a card, no one's going to be rubbing their hands over it, thankfully. Just find the smoother side. And you get these wicked, wicked effects. Look at that. I think that's gorgeous. And then, so that's that. I did 1 sheet. This is like cut ready for 4 card fronts. The only reason I got 2 on that one is because my stars were few and far between. So I think 1 would be enough for this card I'm going to do. Just depends on how it looks in the frame. So yeah, I think there's plenty in there. I only added an extra 1 to add more stars, but I think if I'm adding a few as a shaker card as well, I will only need 1, but I'll pick the one with the most stars. But isn't that great? You can do stars, you can do sequins, you can do embossing powder, you can do glitter, you can do anything you want with it. It's brilliant. So but I haven't copied any of her cards or anything. She didn't turn hers into shaker cards, but I thought, why not? While we're here, have a play. I love it. And the recipient would have fun with that as well. And it's not very often I make a shaker card. So we're going to use this one. So I'm just going to glue those 2 together. I'd love to show you the process of how it's done, but it's just quicker if you go and watch Jennifer Maguire. She's quick. She fast forwards things and she gets it all done quickly. Bless her soul. So I'm going to glue all those three together. Add some. It's going to be a short video then, isn't it? Oh, should I just show you quickly? Oh my god. It takes about 7 minutes, about 5 minutes to warm the laminator up, which I got yesterday. Like I'm saying, it is amazing. I'll show it you. Oops. It's all digital. I had an email off Amazon. I get them every single day without fail with recommendations, and this was one of the recommendations. Oh my goodness, I love it. And it's the Royal Sovereign. The reviews are amazing on it. Everyone swears by them. And oh, if I put the power on, it's quite loud. So let me just, it takes a while. You have to wait for the light to go off. But you can set your microns. They start at 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200 and 250, and then it goes back to, and you can do even cold, you can do it on cold as well, laminate. So, oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And it came with a cleaning mat. This is just shiny paper. And when you first buy one, you have to run it through just to make sure that the paper comes out clean. And there's nothing on the rollers, and it's perfect. And you can keep using it and using it and using it until it's absolutely stinking. And then you can just turn it inside out and start again. It came with its own pouches. I think there was, oh well, I've used 3, so there was 6 pouches. And then it also came with a packet of 20, so I had 26 pouches, and I've got loads anyway. But I thought I'd use one of theirs. I won't link Jennifer's video now, I'll just show you what I did. It'd be easier and quicker. So I'm going to get some silver stars because I've got gold already, and I'll show you. Let me just make sure there's nothing in the way. Turn that to the side while it's warming up. And grab my silver stars. And I might even put a few sequins in as well. So you can do sequins, because Christmas is coming up and anything and all that. So you want to have the side that which end? Ah, that's it. There we go. You need to put it in with the sealed end first. So just open it out. You can scatter your sequins in there. You want them everywhere so you can get a few card bases. Quite static as well. I'll do one with the sequins and one with the stars, just to show you. And I'll put the links for all the items that I've used today in the description bar with links so you can have a look. And it was only like 25 quid, free next day delivery as well. Brilliant, on Prime. So just lay them where you want them. Whoops, flicking them on the floor. I'm sure you all watch Jennifer Maguire anyway, so, because she is a really good crafter. In fact, she's an amazing crafter. Just make sure that they're laying down and not too many on top of each other. So I might do the, I'm going to do the silver one actually. Look at that, just I'm going to keep it flat. So you don't want them standing up like that one. Very static. And why they want to stand on their edge, I don't know. I've perhaps got too many in there. Look at them, so static. Just don't want to double them up. them, they've all stood up on their edge. Just make sure that it's flat. And our light's gone out now, so we can feed this through. Just flatten that one. Why do you want to stand on your edge? So it's just a matter of feeding it through now and hoping that they don't all just tip down to one corner like that I was just done. So feed that through. Oops. They're jumping out all over the place. And I've left it on the lowest setting because it works brilliantly. Love it! It doesn't get very hot neither. No, it's a little bit warm. I've come out the back, but that is perfect. But look at that now. You've made a window sheet. You've got acetate. You haven't got to worry about buying window sheets anymore. You can just use a laminating pouch. And if you want a plain one, then just, if you just want it as an acetate sheet, just feed one of these through. So let's put the sequins away and show you the stars. The stars are amazing. So, not my idea, like I say, but I've got two different stars here. Just trying to get somewhere to keep this up. So just sprinkle them all over. These don't stand up as good, so thankfully, let me just get this. Don't want to group too many together, but you want to try and keep them singular. But how fabulous. Little stars, big stars. Right, that's all. That's everything out of my little pot. I've got loads more, so don't worry. And that's nice and flat. Again, just, whoops. Feed this through. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't. Come on. What's wrong? There we go. Oh, I'm leaving. Oh, come on. There we go, it's gripped it now. But how fantastic is this? I'm trying to get these last two stars in before it goes. Brilliant. Oh. It doesn't want them. Oh, it's caught on this side. It's my fault for the way I threaded it in, but don't worry. I'll chop that bit off. It's my fault. There you go. I ruined that side. It's my fault the way I put that in, but I can still use 3 parts of that. So it just takes a few seconds to cool down. But it's all digital. Isn't that amazing? I love it. I absolutely love it. So let me cut this down now. Yeah, I'm using my large guillotine. So I cut these down to 3 7/8. doesn't want to go through that last bit. So let me just turn it around. Makes it a lot easier. That's better. It's because there's 2 or 3 clumped together there. There we go. That's got that. And then I can cut those down again to 5 5/8. And another one 5 5/8. There you go. Got a little bit of a crease in that one, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. I love it. It's cracking. So this one, cut this down to 5 5/8. And then 3 7/8. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, it's got a little slither there. Let me just make sure I cut that right. Just the tiniest little slither. Perfect. There we go. So I've got my little windows there. That's the best one. It's my own fault for putting it in on the wonk, but you could add 2 together if you want more stars. You know, you can just switch them round. I love it, love it, love it though. Isn't that cracking? The only thing is, I use these dies, and where they gone actually? The 2 largest. Look at those. I love it. Where's the dies gone? Well, I've put the dies down. I can't find where they are. Where's the 2 largest dies? Well, well, I can't find them. They're on my desk somewhere. Well, it doesn't matter. I used the 2 largest anyway and die cut the 2 together and space. There they are, found them. Oh, right next to me. So what I did, I just laid them together and I put some tape on and then just cut 2 of those frames out. So I can put that back in there now before I lose them again. They're 2, and they only cut to 5 1/4 by 4, I think. So I am going to have to cut these down a little bit further, but amazing that one. And that one, look at when you add the 2 together. And you could also put one flat down as a background. Add this one to the frame, and then add sprinkles inside and add the foam, which is... I'm going to do another gold one because I don't have... Oh, it's gone off now. I don't have any of these in gold. They only come in silver. They only come in gold, so that's what I'm doing with those bits. But how amazing is that? I actually love it. Love it, love it. So where's my... Put those over there. There they are. This is the stuff I want. I've got everything out ready, look. But that's how that works. Isn't that amazing, girls? So you could add glitter, and I use the ice glitter. You can use any sequin you want. And the embossing powder, brilliant. So, there's the one I want. There's the card we're going to make. Love it. Here's my foam strips. I got a spare piece of paper for die cutting my sentiment out. The season's greeting. Love it. Oh, love it, love it, love it. So let's pop that down. My heat tool's out and ready. So I'm just going to grab my glue for the frames. I'm just going to glue these 2 together. If I remember, I will put the link, but I've got it like a sieve, but I will put a link to all the products as well. I tend to upload the video and then go in and edit it, and then I can add all the links that way. So just making sure they come together And that width is just wide enough, believe it or not, for my foam tape. So, card base is just a standard A4 card. Oh no, actually I've cut this one down. This one, I'll measure it now, I think is 5.5, because that's only 5 1/4. So it's 5.5 by 8 1/4, just folded in half at 4 1/8. And because of our frame, I just didn't want a whole bunch. That's the wrong way around. So what I'm going to cut this down to the same width. Let me just see. These are 3 3¾ by 5 1/4. So I'm going to cut that down as well. Well, but I'm going to cut both of them down to that size, because I'm going to layer the two together, or might have one as a background, this one, and then the stars in between. So let's cut them both down. So 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. The same with this one. 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. Saved me stripping everything off after I've glued it all down. They should be exactly the same size now as our frame as well. Oh, look, the guillotine. Right. That one is going to go on there. I am going to add my little double-sided tape. You won't see it because the edge will be round there later. Sticking right to the very edge. I love this tape. It is so strong. That's it. And then come across. But yeah, you could, if you want acetate now and you've got a laminator, just laminate the two pieces together, and it's really thick and sturdy. Instead of buying window sheets, you make your own. So last piece, and then I'm going to do it on there as well. So let's get this piece done. Oh, I tell you what, I'm going to add it to the back of here actually. And then we're going to add it to the back of there once it's attached, because it makes, I can follow the lines then. But this is 1/8 of an inch. Oh, I'm not, I need to add my, oh, I don't need to add it after. No, I'm adding it at my foam strips, which I've got a few left. That's the first packet. That tells you how many shaker cards I've made. Not many. But it's time for a change. So the stamp set's called So Many Stars. So I'll call this So Many Stars Shaker Card. There we go. Love this stuff. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. So right, Now I'm going to attach this piece first. So just pull off the backing. Oh, that's up. Such strong tape. Right. So we need good distance. Either side, front and back, top and bottom. That tape now, you won't be able to see that in a minute because by the time I add the frame, why is that frame? Oh, it's a little bit small. Oh my goodness. You know, what have you done? Don't worry about that. Why is that bigger? I'll trim that off in a minute anyway. So let's attach this to our frame. For some reason, that hasn't stuck. There we go, that's got it. You need to push out all the air anyway, so. Oh my goodness, my belly's rumbling like crazy. So I think I just, oh my goodness, just do it, Gaynor. Right along the edge. Just squeeze that out. Look, see, I've got the tiniest little rim poking out. There we go. Let's get rid of all this rubbish. Perfect, and then that is going to go on there. I'm going to have a little bit of an overhang, I'm afraid, but now I need to add my foam strips, which are just wide enough. So I'll come back to that side in a sec. Love it. I'll put that little piece in there because you just want to make sure the stars don't fall out anywhere. So I may, oh, have I got any silver sequins? I've got gold. Silver, have I got any gold? That's what I'm thinking. And I need another tiny little piece just to fill that gap. Doesn't have to, there's not going to be a star coming out of there, trust me. There we go. Perfect. I love it. I think I've got some little, what is that? Oh my goodness, Gaynor. I know I saw it too. Talking to myself. There we go. Just excuse me while I grab my... Oh, look at this. Look what I've got. I've got these little sequins here. There's gold and silver little sequins in there. So I'm just going to add a mixture of everything. Oh, I love it actually. I'll add it all over. Just add it in the centre because it's going to be a shaker. This would be great, this stuff, for a New Year's Eve party. You know, a New Year's Eve card. That'd be brilliant. So peel these off now. Now I do some embossing. Oh, I love it. And these, they end up being quite static, so right now, which way around do you want these stars? So I'm just going to, I'm going to push it off, look. Place that over the top, and that becomes our shaker. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm just making sure. Love that. Oh, it's brilliant. So we've got these stars that came in these packs. You don't have to. Or, where's my pouch? I've got so many stars. I've got this gorgeous set. I could use one of those. Do you know what? I cut the lids off these now. I don't want to be opening and closing a flap every 5 minutes, so just throw that in the bin. Don't need that. You've got this gorgeous swirl here. I think I might use that. And am I going to use the largest star? Or is that, oh, it's too big. That one's about right, isn't it? About the same size as that one. It will be when it's cut out. Perfect. I'm going to use that. And it's giving you that. There's no shape for it to cut out. Yeah, I might do that star there. And use the, I'm actually going to heat set it with gold. There we go. And I'm going to cut a swirl out as well. So it's not going to be exactly the same, and I'm not going to use the stickers. Oh, getting technical now, Gaynor. Let's get some Whisper White out. Love stamping on this. So these are the centerpieces I cut out, and these were using thick Whisper White. So I'm not going to waste the centers. Got my embossing buddy. I have got my Versamark, which I re-inked last week. Perfect. And I wonder if that's wide enough. Yeah. So let's get our sentiment as well. Perfect. Got my embossing powder. That is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Sorry about the noise, so I'm going to have to start this off. I love to watch this change. absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, it's so pretty. Right, width. Ooh, it's short, otherwise I tell you what I can do. Oh, I'm just gonna... Oh, it's got a safety catch on the side and I keep forgetting to take it up slowly. Perfect. Now I can put it through my little machine. Should fit. I'm loving it. So, where's that? Perfect now. Now I've lost my star. Oh, there it is. Oh, this might be too big. It is. Oh my goodness, I'll have to get the next one down. Bear with me because we will find the right star for that cutout. Is that the one? That's the one. But it's still sticking out and it's not got enough paper. Oh my goodness. It's so frustrating when that happens. Alright, I just have to hand cut it out. Oh, I'll put them away. I'll sort them out after. Ah, well, I can still do my sentiment. Fingers crossed. This should go through perfectly fine. Just want to make sure that's nice and straight. Run that through. Perfect. That's on the wonk, isn't it? Start again, Gaynor. Right. I do apologise, people. Take a deep breath. I want that star, see, and I want it stitched, cut out, so bigger machine it is. So, is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. Do you know what? I'm just gonna die cut that out. See, because it's the inner piece we want, not the outer. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at that. Did it. We did it. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that. Oh, I may add one of those gold stickers and put that over the top. Wherever I've put them. I hate my desk is full of clutter and it really is doing me head in. Right, take a deep breath. Right, let's have a look. Just check my battery's okay. The only thing is with these, you've got to leave the tissue in between. Otherwise, they're a pain in the bum to get away and put back, and flimsy. Right, that's that. I'm going to die cut that out again, and then I'm going to stamp my sentiment in the, and it will be straight then, because it's on the wonk and I don't want it on the wonk. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies, just putting my equipment away before. So if I had that on there, I know you can't see it, but oh my gosh, how long's the glue been off the lid? Just gonna add a dot of glue in the centre and offset it, so we've got a bit of extra starage. And then that can get glued onto, oh that's pretty. So I'm just going to dip that end, that end, that end. No, I'm not. I'm just going to glue it in the centre. I'm going to pop it right there. That is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's pop that to one side a sec. Dun, 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 dun. Embossing powder. That is straight now. I love it. Now, tweezers. Don't want to be burning my fingers on this one. So, grab my tool again. I'm sorry about the noise, ladies, but I'm sure you'll understand. Perfect. Love it, love it, love it. That is beautiful. I'm just straightening that corner because it's a little bit bent. It's going only on the wonk a little bit. That's beautiful. But I want this swirl. So, oh, give me 2 seconds to get some silver gold card. Got one better and got some gold. That's going to fit on there, beautiful. Oh, give me 2 seconds, ladies. It's coming on lovely. Just putting a shim under it just to make sure it goes through properly. Oh my goodness, look. Oh my goodness, it's going to be wonderful. Oh, and then you can just pull out the pieces that you don't want in there. Just gently. Pokey tool. I did it from behind because I just thought it'd be easier. We can save these stars as well. Another star. Shaky hands today. And now I should use my dye brush, shouldn't I? Much more easier. Last piece. There's a tiny little dot there, that's all. There we go. What's that? One more there. Maybe that could go under there. Oh, you're not going to see much of it, are you? Oh, Gaynor. Mind you, what? That is really pretty though. Gorgeous. There's the stars. So it cuts out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, oh, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want that on there, obviously. I wanted that on there as well. Or is it going to be a bit too much? I think I'm going to glue that on the inside. I am. I'm going to have that on the inside. Perfect. So let's get this attached. Oh! Gaynor, Gaynor, Gaynor. Add that across there. Might pop a few of these stars on the outside. Just put out some gaps, she says, so she can pick it up. I'm just having the other one right there. So we've got 3 glitter stars, and we're going to glue this on the inside gently. Oh my goodness, I should make myself a glue sponge, shouldn't I? Yes, I know. Oh my goodness, so dinky. Make it look like a fabulous die and then it comes out dinky dinky. That's lovely. Just need to put a bit more glue under there. It's a wow card, isn't it? Oh wow. How are they going to get this? Going to say wow. And then I know I would. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So you can go back in there and I'll sort that out later. My bits of glitter. My impression. Oh. Right, those stars now that I was going to add on the inside with the, what's it called? I don't think I'll bother. But look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I don't need Wink Stella on there, nothing, because it's just got its own glitz and glamour. And I'm just going to add a tiny one to the centre of the gold faceted gems, just to set that all off. Oh my goodness, I love it. What do you reckon? This one or this one? Oh, I love them both. That one's just all gold and little stars in the centre, or you've got this one stepped up with some black and white and silver, gorgeous gem, and then that beautiful swirl on the inside. How gorgeous is that? I love it. Oh, I hope you forgive me for being so long-winded as well. I do apologise. I absolutely adore it. I'd love a thumbs up and a share if I wasn't too long. Please press the subscribe button as well if you haven't already. And don't forget the bell. I post every day, so you'll have a notification every single day of me uploading videos. So if you want to see what I make tomorrow, don't forget to press. Love you all. Bye.